In this video with my dog, you're going to learn how to introduce yourself anywhere without freezing or rambling or questioning your entire life's purpose afterward. And you're going to walk away with a simple 4-step framework, a 1-sentence template, and the psychology that makes it all unforgettable so you can walk into any room, open any conversation, update your bio, hop on a Zoom call, and feel grounded, confident, and completely yourself. Girl, this ain't corporate. This isn't robotic. This is magnetic. This is human, and this is the sentence that finally feels like you. Hi, I'm Jonathan Tilley, a personal brand strategist and Squarespace web designer who helps creative professionals go from unnoticed to unforgettable, so they can step into the spotlight with authenticity, clarity, and connection. With over 10 years working in the online space, over 100 Squarespace websites designed for my clients, and over 1,000 students learning from my online courses, I help my clients and students create personally branded content with magnetic messaging, vibrant visuals, and delicious designs that prove to their dream clients that they are the no-brainer choice for what they desire. All right, so for years, I hated the question, so what do you do? I'd somehow over-explain and underrepresent myself at the exact same time. And afterwards, I'd go home thinking like, wait, what? Why did I say that? That's not even what I do. If you're anything like me, well, at least me back then, maybe this happened to you too. Someone asks the question, so what do you do? And your palms sweat, your brain short circuits, and suddenly you're giving them your entire life story, your childhood dreams, your 3 failed career paths, and a bonus subplot about your dog, all before you even say what your job title is. Great, I have successfully spoken for 3 minutes straight and said absolutely nothing. But here's what's really happening psychologically. When someone asks, so what do you do? Your nervous system is trying to protect you. It's scanning for danger, approval, judgment, status, belonging, all in a 0.2 second window. So it floods your brain with noise, not because you're incompetent, but because you've never been taught how to answer this question clearly, simply, and humanly. I mean, you don't know what you don't know, right? You just want cuddles. The truth is, most introductions fail before the first sentence is over. Not because you lack talent, not because you're unclear, not because you're boring, but because your introduction isn't giving the other person's brain anything to emotionally latch onto. They don't feel anything. Most people introduce themselves with, hi, I'm Sarah, I'm a photographer, or hi, I'm Mike, I'm a coach, or hi, I'm Taylor, I'm a designer. And the other person's brain goes, okay, cool, and immediately forgets you. Not because they're rude, but because there's no emotional pattern for the brain to hold on to. In psychology, this is called emotional salience. We remember things that make us feel something. When your intro is flat, vague, generic, people simply can't save you in their memory. And here's the cost. You lose opportunities, you lose referrals, you lose the chance to make a phenomenal first impression. But we're about to fix all of that with the help of Maya Angelou. Maya Angelou famously said, people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. That quote that hits me every single time was published in 1971 before the internet, CDs, and the pull tab on a soda can. So why does it feel like she said it last week from her grave? Because it's a universal human truth, not a digital age phenomenon. Emotion sticks. Information evaporates. Let me prove it. I just told you 3 things that didn't exist in 1971. What were they? The internet? CDs, and the pull tab on a soda can? But when I ask you who said the famous quote, people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel, who said that? Maya Angelou, of course, because emotion stamps itself onto memory. Information doesn't. This is the psychology of personal branding, what you're remembered for, which means if your introduction doesn't make someone feel something, they will never remember you. Isn't that right, Rufo? Sad but true. So let's fix your introduction right now, step by step, by learning what magnetic messaging actually is. Your magnetic message begins with your introduction, which is difficult for most of humanity. In personal branding, your introduction is called your UVP, your unique value proposition. But girl, let's be honest, UVP sounds like corporate jargon. It's intimidating, it's annoying, it's abbreviated. Ugh. So instead, let's call it your brand bio. Oh, so much better. Your brand bio, or your professional introduction, is the one sentence that tells people who you are, what you do, who you help, and the transformation you help them achieve. It lives at the top of your website, in your social media bio, in the first line of your About page, in your email signature, and yes, it becomes your spoken introduction everywhere you go that you've memorized verbatim. And if you don't have your brand bio solidified and in all of those places, then that's a big sign that you need a brand bio like yesterday. What's my brand bio? Hi, I'm Jonathan. I'm a personal brand strategist and Squarespace web designer who helps creative professionals go from unnoticed to unforgettable so they can step into the spotlight with authenticity, clarity, and connection. And the extra sentence, this is my dog Rufo. I mean, it sounds nice, but it's just a template that I filled in with the right words. Want the exact template we'll be using over and over and over again for your brand bio? Well, listen up, write it down, because we will be working on it throughout the rest of this video. Here's my one-sentence template that changes everything. Hi, my name is blank. I'm a blank who helps blank go from blank to blank with or without blank. Pretty easy, right? Well, if you know how to fill in the blanks with the right words. And yes, I say and will be saying this one sentence, but really there are two sentences. The first sentence, hi, my name is blank, is your name. I mean, yes, that is important, but it doesn't really count as the magnetic messaging sentence now, does it? This single sentence is the foundation of your magnetic messaging for your personal brand. I'm a blank who helps blank go from blank to blank with or without blank. Got it? Written down and ready to go? All right, now let's build it in 4 simple steps. In each step, I'll show the template, the example, the psychology behind it, and the listener's reaction, so you know when it's working. Let's begin. Don't you want to take a nap? Hi, my name is blank. I'm a blank. This is easy. Hi, my name is your name. I'm a your job title. Here's our example. Hi, my name is Jane Smith. I'm a financial advisor. Snooze fest, am I right? Now here's the psychological truth. This introduction gives the listener nothing to emotionally latch onto. Their brain, it goes numb. Eyes glaze over. Their attention drifts, not because they're rude, but because the brain hasn't been given a hook, a pattern, a relevance. It feels clinical and cold and corporate, like a job interview. This is why people forget you even when they like you. And most of the world is introducing themselves like this and thinking it's enough. Nope, it's the bare minimum. So let's elevate it. Hi, my name is blank. I'm a blank who helps blank. Hi, my name is your name. I'm a blank your job title who helps blank your dream client's job title. Aha. Here's our example. Hi, my name is Jane Smith. I'm a financial advisor who helps single moms. Ooh. Feel what just happened there? Suddenly it's warmer, more specific, more connective, more human. The listener's eyebrows lift, their head tilts a little bit, their brain whispers, oh, this might be relevant. It activates their reticular activating system, or RAS for short. The part of the brain that recognizes, this matters to me, or this matters to someone I know. This is your first moment of magnetism, but we're only halfway there. Hi, my name is blank. I'm a blank who helps blank go from blank to blank. Hi, my name is blank, your name. I'm a blank, your job title, who helps blank, your dream client's job title, go from blank A to blank B. So in our example, hi, my name is Jane Smith. I'm a financial advisor who helps single moms go from drowning in debt to building a fully funded college plan for their kids. This is where the introduction becomes memorable. Here's why. When you describe a transformation, any transformation, the listener's mirror neurons fire up in their brain. Even if they aren't a single mom, even if they don't have kids, their brain still imagines this shift from chaos to stability, from fear to confidence, from overwhelm to possibility. This is narrative transportation, the from A to B moment, the contrast that creates desire. And the bonus psychological moment Even if they aren't your dream client, their RAS, reticular activating system, begins scanning their relationships. Do you know, my sister is a single mom. You need to meet her. My neighbor is drowning in debt. This is perfect for her. If that happens, if they start referring someone, your magnetic messaging is working because you made them feel something. Now, the final step. Hi, my name is blank. I'm a blank who helps blank go from blank to blank with or without blank. Hi, my name is blank, your name. I'm a blank, your job title, who helps blank, your dream client's job title, go from blank A to blank B with blank, positive support, or without blank, fear neutralized. So in our example, with version, positive and supportive, hi, my name is Jane Smith. I'm a financial advisor who helps single moms go from drowning in debt to building a fully funded college plan for their kids with a simple 3-step system that finally makes money feel manageable. OMG, tell me more, Jane Smith, am I right? Or the without version, which neutralizes their fear. Hi, my name is Jane Smith. I'm a financial advisor who helps single moms go from drowning in debt to building a fully funded college plan for their kids without the shame they've been carrying for years. This is the part that quiets the skeptic in the back of their brain, the inner voice that says, yeah, but this won't work for me. Here's what happens in the listener's brain. You've given them certainty. Our brains love certainty. You've reduced cognitive load. They no longer have to guess the benefit. You flat out told them. You've calmed their inner critic. Naming their fear neutralizes it for them. You've matched their emotional truth. This is where trust increases. You've positioned yourself as the capable guide. This is psychology doing all the heavy lifting for you in one single sentence introduction. It's not persuasion, it's not sleaze, it's just clarity. And clarity is magnetic. Because if the listener isn't jumping up and down inside of themselves by now asking to tell you more or whipping out their phone to connect you to someone just by you saying your magnetic messaging brand bio in one sentence, then they are a dead-eyed, emotionless, sociopathic narcissist. And we do not hang around those types of people now, do we? So let's put all 4 steps together and fill in the blanks of the template. Hi, my name is Jane Smith. I'm a financial advisor who helps single moms go from drowning in debt to building a fully funded college plan for their kids with a simple 3-step system that finally makes money feel manageable. This is what people feel. This is what people remember. This is what makes someone say, oh my God, I finally understand what you do. This is magnetic messaging. Or, as I like to call it, the Maya Angelou effect. This is how you become memorable in your dream client's brains with a 1-sentence brand bio that makes them feel on a cellular level, deep down, right inside here. Now you know exactly what to say when someone asks, so what do you do? And no, this isn't just a cute intro trick. This isn't a template. This is psychology. This is human behavior. This is why people connect and why people convert. And if you're not using magnetic messaging for your personal brand on your website and social media, then you're not attracting all the dream clients out there that are looking for you. But no worries, I gotcha. Here are some of my solutions that can help. Depending on where you are in your personal branding journey, you have a few beautiful next steps, all of them designed to support you in a different way. If you want to understand what's working, what's not, and what your next smartest move is, start with my Brand Clarity Bootcamp. It's free, it's powerful, and it's the personal brand audit I wish I could have given you years ago. This is where most people begin, and for good reason. It gives you language for what you've been feeling and direction for where you're meant to go. If you're the kind of person who loves learning, building, and evolving at your own pace, then my Personal Branding Studio membership is definitely for you. It's the membership where I guide you through my 3-step process, align, curate, elevate, so you create magnetic messaging, like what we were talking about today, vibrant visuals, and delicious designs for your personal brand, website, and social media, all with community, support, and structure. This is where you build your personal brand from the inside out. If you're ready for a deeper transformation where your brand, your messaging, and your website finally feel aligned, then here are the more hands-on paths. My Squarespace templates. If you want a beautiful, strategic website without the overwhelm, choose one of my templates that matches your personality type and business model, and start dragging and dropping your way to a clean, elevated online home. This is the easiest way to look polished, fast, without starting from scratch. Done in a day. You, me, on Zoom for a full 8 hours, rebuilding your personal brand and upgrading your website together in real time. It's focused, intensive, and designed to give you clarity and momentum immediately. Website in a week. 5 powerful days where we rebrand you from top to bottom. Your messaging, your visuals, your design, your personal brand, your website, and even your social media alignment. By the end, you walk away with a professional, future-ready online presence that finally reflects who you truly are. Whatever option vibes with you best, the link is below for you to take your next logical step that feels like the smartest move for you. And I gotta say, I see the same thing happen every single time working with my clients and students. People don't know what they don't know, but the moment we write their magnetic brand bio together, when the words finally sound like them, when their website finally feels aligned, they always say, oh my God, this is what I've been trying to say for years, narrowed down into one powerful, memorable sentence. And that's when Maya Angelou's quote becomes real for them. People will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. If you want a brand bio that makes your dream clients feel something, when speaking to them face-to-face, at the top of your website, in all of your social media profile descriptions, as the opener of your about page, at the bottom of your e-signature, that stops the scroll, that opens doors, gets referrals, that makes you unforgettable, then please know this. Your magnetic messaging isn't out there somewhere. It's not external, and it can't be found in a book. It's already inside of you. It's how you speak every single day without knowing it. I just help you find the exact words to fill in the blanks so your dream clients say, yes, you're the one I've been looking for. I can't wait to see you make a phenomenal first impression in just one sentence on and offline. Thanks for watching, and have a great day. Or a great nap. He's out cold.